Guru Kripa Hi Kevalam. Here is the description of Vaikunth Chaturdashi. Vaikunth Chaturdashi is a Hindu holiday which is observed on Chaturdashi, the 14th lunar day of the waxing moon fortnight by Shukla Paksha of the Hindu month of Kartik. It is fall on November-December. The day is sacred to deities Vishnu and Shiva. They are worshipped individually or together in different temples in Varanasi, Rishikesh, Gaya, Maharashtra and different parts of India. The holiday of Vaikunth Chaturdashi is also observed in Maharashtra by Marathas as per the custom set by Shivaji and his mother Jivaji for this occasion, and the Gaur Saraswat Brahmins through the slightly different format. The legends is like this. According to Shiva Purana, once the god Vishnu left his abode, Vaikunth, and went to Varanasi to worship Shiva on this day. The place to worship Shiva with 1,000 lotuses. While singing hymns in glorification of Shiva, Vishnu found 1,000th lotus missing. Vishnu, whose eyes were often compared to lotus, plucked one of them and offers it to Shiva. A pleased Shiva restored Vishnu's eye and rewarded him with the Sudarshan Chakra, Vishnu's sacred weapon. According to legend of Vaikunth Chaturdashi related to the Varanasi festivals, a Brahmin named Dhaneshwar, who had spent a lifetime committing several sins, visited the bank of Godavari river to take a bath, wash off his sins. When Vaikunth Chaturdashi was being observed by a large number of devotees by offering earthen lighted lamps and bati to the sacred river, Dhaneshwar mingled with the crowd. When he died, his soul was taken by Yama, the god of death, to hell for punishment. However, Shiva intervened and told Yama that Dhaneshwar's sins were cleansed due to the touch of the devotees on Vaikunth Chaturdashi. Then Dhaneshwar was released from hell and got a place in the Vaikunth. Worship rituals is going like that. Devotees of Vishnu offer him 1,000 lotuses while reciting Vishnu Sahasranams, the 1,000 names of Vishnu. The Vishnupada temples, which is believed to have footprints of Vishnu, celebrate its main temple festivals in the period. The festivals are also celebrated as Kartik Snan, bathing in a river stream during the Kartik month by Vishnu devotees. In Rishikesh, this day observed as Deepdan Mahotsav to mark the occasion of Vishnu waking up out of his deep sleep. As a mark of environmental awareness that deeps or lamps are made of flour. Instead of burnt earthen lamps, the lighted lamps are floated in the holy Ganges rivers in the evening. This is accompanied by the several cultural festivals. On this occasion, Lord Vishnu is given a special place of honor. In the sanctum of Kashi Vishwanath temple, the prominent Shiva temple in Varanasi, the temple is described as Vaikunth on this day. Both the deities are duly worshipped as though they are worshipping each other. Vishnu offers Tulsi, holy basil, Tulsi leaves, traditionally used in Vishnu worship, to Shiva, and Shiva in turn offers bell leaves, traditionally offers to the Shiva, to Vishnu, which is a taboo otherwise to each other. Devotees start the pujas and taking baths, fasting the whole day and offering turmeric mixed rice, that's called akshat, sandalwood or chandan, sacred water of the Ganges, flowers, incense and camphor to the deities, both the deities. Then they offer lighted deeps, earthen lamps and bati as a special offering for the day. In Varanasi, women, particularly old women, outnumber others in offering prayers on this occasion. Over the years, the number of devotees participating in the festival has increased. Actually, it is very peculiar that no Vishnu devotees never gives Billapatra to the Vishnu Bhagavan and Narayan. But on this special day, the Vishnu Bhaktas always give Billapatra to Narayan Shila, and the Shiva Bhakta offers Tulsi Patra to the Narayan, Tulsi Patra to the Shiva the Shiva Bhakta offers Tulsi Patra to the Shiva idol. And this is very peculiar, actually, harmony of India. Another observance is the celebrating Avel Bhojon, means dinner, taken under the Phyllanthus umbilica or Indian gooseberry or amlaki tree. In Srirampur, we always observe this Vaikunth Chaturdashi in various temples like Radha Vallabhji temple, mainly Radha Vallabhji temple and any other Krishna temple. On this day, the dwellers of Srirampur lighten 365 diyas in front of Sri Radha Vallabhji or Sri Krishna. In Taramarwari also lighten 365 diyas in front of Sri Tarama, Tara Dakshayani Mata. The devotees thinks if we give 365 diyas on this special day, special evening, Vaikunth Chaturdashi, then the full year's Sandha Pradhan or lightened diva in front of any deity will be observed in a single day, and no one will lost his Sandha Pradhan for any occasion. If he forgot or if he busy or he or she busy to remember lighting the diyas in front of goddess or god or Narayan or Shiva or Sri Tara Dakshayani Mata or Mahakali, then there will be no sin occurred by him. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma.